Go home, lock your door, do your homework, watch Naruto.
So for those of you who may not know, I'm a big Gundam fan, and the brand new Hathaway movie just came out on Netflix, and in it there's a scene where he and Hathaway that is, and one of his contacts end up eating at a Jolibee because they're in the Philippines. Apparently we have Jollibees here in America, so I'm going to go and check out Jolibee because that's the kind of drone I am. And here's the mascot, which is not creepy at all. It doesn't weird me out or make me feel like running home. Not at all. So even though the place is pretty popular, we were able to get our two-piece chicken joy here with rice relatively quickly. And I can get away from this creepy statue soon and eat it home. Thank goodness. All right, here it is. It smells pretty good. We got the chicken joy, and we got some palabok here. So it's all nice and set up here, almost like a turn around this. It kind of looks like a face. That's probably coincidental. So, oof, it's still really hot. Nice little crunch to it. We got this sauce stuff. Let's get a dip of that. Oh. Tastes like a chicken gravy. So dump it in the sauce here. So that's pretty good chicken. Spoon here. Get the chicken out of the way. These little egg things. It's fried egg. All right. I'm gonna try the palabok. Oh. It's like kind of like a fried rice. There's little shrimp pieces in here, some sauce. Got a little egg thing here. It's different. So the palabok, I was wrong. It is actually more of like a rice noodle. But the sauce is actually a really interesting flavor. It's not spicy or anything. It's just a very flavorful sauce. It has little pieces of shrimp in there and those little chunks of egg. Overall, I actually really liked it. It reminded me of like a alternate take on pancit. For those who are familiar with pancit. For those who are not, it is a noodle and meat dish that is wonderful and I highly recommend. I'm not sure if they make it there, but in general, I like pancit. The sauce is actually really good. I'm not quite sure what the flavor of the sauce was, but it was a very flavorful sauce that added a little extra oomph, and it doesn't feel like you're just eating plain noodles with, shrimp. As for the chicken, I really liked the chicken. It was nice and crispy because of that skin they have. I'm curious about the batter because when I took a little piece of the batter, it reminded me of like a wonton kind of taste, and I'm wondering if they use a rice mix in there or something else to change it up because it doesn't taste like your standard bread style coating that a lot of places do. It's a unique, crispy, flavorful chicken, The gravy's nice, but I actually ate most of my chicken without any of the gravy at all. So it'll be up to you and your flavor choices. I thought the chicken was perfectly fine without the gravy. Overall, I'm kind of surprised. It's just turned out to be this really good chicken and noodle meal. Outside of the very, very creepy mascot, I really do recommend this. It's still a weird product placement for Gundam, but hey, they tried out the Chicken Joy, and now I've tried out the Chicken Joy, and I'll recommend the Chicken Joy. Well, packaging even tells you what it is. So we also got an ube pie to go along with it, so we can have a dessert. So take a look here. It's pastry shell. It's filled with, I believe, flavor goop. I got almost no flavor goop. I had like mostly crust. Good crust though. Nice and crisp, crunchy, sugary. My tongue is confused. It's feeling too many things right now. It's like sweet. Oh, I'm gonna take another bite here. But it's kind of a little bit like red bean paste, and a little bit like mashed sweet potato. It's kind of an odd flavor. I don't hate it. I don't know if I can really recommend this to a lot of people unless you really like sweet potatoes. I don't know why it reminds me of sweet potato. I'm not a big sweet potato person. Okay, is this made out of sweet potato or something, or do you know what ube is made out of?
Ube? Like a purple yam.
So my taste buds were right. This is like a sweet potato. It's in the yam family. I definitely have family members who love yams and would love this. Just to point out that when it's Thanksgiving and the yams come out, I'm like, I'll just have more mashed potato, thanks. So, if you're a yam person, if you're a sweet potato person, this is definitely your dessert. Go and get this. Even if you don't want to grab the chicken or anything else, you'll probably really love an ube pie. As for me, fine for what it is, but it's really not my flavor. Overall, I enjoyed my meal. I was pleasantly surprised. The ube pie was an interesting thing at the end, and I'm glad I was able to check this out. If there is a cartoon or anime or movie or anything that you've seen that has a restaurant or some sort of food that they try, because I really want to start trying food from different media and see if it does hold up or if it's just some sort of weird product placement that they just had to throw in there for some reason. Ideally, it'll turn out just as good as Jolibee. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Check out our description for ways to support the channel. And until next time, remember, whether it's fast food or at a theme park, eat the magic.